What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Denver Beer and Oil. I'm driving Chris's wagon right now because I figured why not be a stance boy and drive around in a super lowered car with the gas light on. But other than that, today's a fairly busy day for us at the shop, and we've kind of just been getting our ducks in a row here eternally. But this is kind of just a filler footage. I'm taking the wagon to get emissions so we can get it on the road. It's also part of Chris's swap plans, rather than dealing with emissions down the road. He's hoping to get this to pass emissions now, as is with the stock drivetrain, and then after that's done, we'll put in, I think he wanted an M30 turbo, so that's the plan for this car. Just driving her down to emissions. It's like, this car is so good, you don't even notice it's idling. So obviously, come on, juke. So I'm thinking she'll pass with flying colors. We took off the bumper so that way it wouldn't be too low for the dyno if they throw it on there. And yeah, that's pretty much where we're at today. A little bit later, we're gonna go pick up a really cool chassis from a YouTuber that lives a little bit north from us. You guys might know him, Matt Sexberries. He's got that BMW go-kart, and we're gonna go ahead and grab that guy for, I think, for like $100 or some shit too. It's gonna be ridiculous. But yeah, that's pretty much our day. We just bought a E39 540i, and that's just gonna be a part out car. And then Chris is gonna buy an E30 later on today. He's at therapy right now. Don't know if I can put that in, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. And those are things. If you guys are curious on how the E30 is doing, it's pretty standard. It makes a lot of clunky noises, but nothing seems, what's the term, catastrophic, so that's good. It's doing really well. I got a brand new carpet for it, and just a few other parts. I got a bunch of sound deadening. My goal right now is just to kind of refine it a little bit. I need to get that Pathfinder running before I can give it to John and Nate at VI, and the plan for that, I think I got a flat. Nah, the plan for that is drop it off at John and Nate at VI and have them just, bracket up everything that I left undone and finish the car, basically. I mean, it's cool to make your own swap, but when you start going for pretty points and reliability points, you kind of want to leave it to the pros. So that's what we'll be doing. I'll put in the carpet and do all the interior stuff myself. But right now it's just like making that car a finished car and being done with it. Dude, this thing is fucking slow though. I'm not flooring it right now, but like I'm damn near flooring it, and it's only going 60. We just got to 60. Jeez. Alright, so we passed, or failed, but I'm gonna give you guys 5 seconds to guess why we failed, because I don't know, it's interesting. So, guessing the 5 seconds is up now. Gas cap, which is a major bummer, because, I mean, you guys know us. We don't have any E34s around. We don't have anything or any parts to just throw another gas cap on this car. We got to go through the proper channels, probably hit up BMW, bring them the title for this car. It's probably going to be a whole process. But I will say the guy that took this on the dyno said it was the smoothest BMW he's ever been inside, which is true. I mean, this thing, when it's idling, it feels like it's off, which is awesome. And then the lady that cashed me out, she was like, yeah, I used to have a 3 Series, and it was a car that I lost my license in and shit. So it's the first time I've been to a emissions place where the people were kind of people and weren't just there mindlessly doing emission stuff, which was cool. But that's what emissions is in Colorado. They throw it on a dyno if it's like pre-OBD1 and it doesn't have, like, they can't read emission stuff. So they'll throw it on the dyno and run it through like a few pulls, not like real pulls, just like, it's to simulate the driving conditions on a normal day-to-day drive. They do that. And yeah, you get all your shit sniffed and checked, and the only thing that failed was the gas cap. The rest was super low. So it's good to see. I'm sure Chris is gonna find that pretty funny. I might throw another gas cap on when we get back to the shop and just head back out here, but the line is long and it takes a while. There's that E39 if you guys were interested. It's pretty cool. It's got this really neat feature on the wheel. I think what they did is weight reduction balancing, which requires taking parts of the wheel off to balance the wheel. But yeah, it's an E39, so they're destined to fail, but in the time being, it should make us some money to hold us over. Joel's got some discoveries going on, got cars everywhere. Look at all this stuff.
All right, guys, so the wagon, I'm just gonna go back in today and try again with a new gas cap. But we're up in Loveland now, about an hour north of the shop, and I'm gonna buy more cars, because you know, that's what I do. But don't get angry.
Already told him.
What?
The car we're getting.
What?
Yeah.
Shared it all?
Couldn't hold it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it's super cool, and I felt for $100 of the dollars that this needed to stick around with us. So, if you guys are familiar with Sideways Fab and Matt Sixberry, they used to do YouTube stuff. I think Matt still does now. He started a new channel that's Matt Sixberry. Probably put the link in the description. We'll let him talk about it a little bit too. But yeah, $100 E36 cart. Pretty cool. So I don't think it comes with subframes or like anything. So probably gonna have to get built, but I have all that junk, so we're good. I also I picked up some stuff. If you look in the back of my truck, I don't know if you guys can see it.
Joel.
Hello. Oh, there's Joel here, but in the back of the truck.
Yeah, we got a vision.
Yeah, so those are some 33 by 12.5 18-inch tires on some BMW wheels, and I bought them from a friend of ours, Alex, and have no use for them whatsoever. Maybe those should go on the cart, and we kind of make like an off-road buggy cart.
A competitor to Will's Bug.
Yeah, Will's Bug. You guys have never seen.
Once or twice.
Maybe.
It'll come up.
Hopefully someday.
One day.
But anyway, we're about 8 minutes away, so we will see you there.
Well, it's all there.
Yep. E36 cart.
Woo! As seen on my YouTube and Caleb Quanbeck's and Haggard Garage, and now yours.
The legacy, right?
Yeah. Right now we got it on just a little like roller dolly, so we can roll. Yeah, it'll roll. Trying to focus super, but or the Porsche. Not sure which one's more Porsche.
I need a battery box too.
Yeah. But it's pretty sweet, right?
Yeah. You got to keep the rent me plate on it.
Yeah.
At least take my phone.
You'll totally fit those tires though, won't you? Aside from the front, maybe?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I don't know if they'll fit.
But you could also do some more modifications.
Right.
It's not a lot there that needs to be removed.
No.
Not a lot you'll have to.
It's hilarious. It's still got side skirts on it.
To be fair, they're nice side skirts.
328i ones. Cool. Looks like it still has a fuel pump.
I got pulled over for a modified exhaust. If you don't get pulled over for anything, I'm gonna be really sad.
Yeah, I don't know the legalities of Colorado.
Yeah. Have you gotten any trouble from the cops and stuff with this?
No, nothing.
Really?
Yeah. I've driven it to Fort Collins from here like dozens of times and never had any problem. That one right there, I used to daily drive when I lived in Florida, and I was fine. So.
That's a 240?
I don't really know. Yeah, that's S13.
Go crazy. Go stupid.
Remove all unnecessary weight.
Right? Well, I'm gonna go turn around. I'll be back.
See, this is when you can use your overhead.
You regret selling the A-frame?
A little bit, but I appreciate the space that I have more.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. I think a forklift would be like give you the same usability, but give you more space, and you'd be able to use it. Like,
Yeah.
It's a Ferrari F136 engine. It came out of a Maserati, but it was built by Ferrari. It's 4.2 liter V8. It's the same engine architecture as a Ferrari California, just no flat plane crank and some other stuff. Bolted to a T56, PBM angle kit. It's got a dry sump oil system, which is pretty cool.
Just stock or?
Yeah, stock, yep.
Oh.
It made it a bitch to make this motor mount over here because there's a big ass oil pump. I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but
Yeah, barely.
yeah, the motor mount had to like curve around it and go under it. Terrible.
So what do these like make for power? What do they rev out to? Do you know a whole lot about them?
I think it revs to like $9 grand, which is cool.
That is super sick.
Yeah, the power isn't crazy, but it's like 400. We're gonna put the Ferrari California. It's like a dual plenum intake manifold, so that should give us a little bit of power, I'd say. And then it should just sound really cool mostly.
Yeah, just drift the shit out of it.
Yep, exactly.
This is badass, man.
Yeah, this Porsche Cayman S. We're doing an LS1 swap in it with a fat BTR Stage 4 cam. You can look in there.
Yeah.
And it's like
They're
right
all...
behind you.
Holy crap! You gotta cut out the firewall pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, I tried to. I moved the engine as far forward as I can just to get the weight balance nice. And these kind of have a problem with like bad axle angle, and I didn't want to be snapping axles, so.
What do you have to do for like a trans, or it goes?
They make an adapter kit to go from the factory trans to this car to an LS, and that trans is good for like 500 horse, I think. So I'm gonna be like pretty close to the limit. So.
But that's convenient. That it's just a bolt-up plate.
Yeah,
or
yeah.
An adapter.
Yeah, the adapter wasn't bad. Everything worked out pretty smoothly, and then I just made like a custom subframe and mounts and everything else custom.
That's all she wrote, really.
Yep.
I mean, damn.
Theoretically, I think I have basically everything I need to get it back together besides time, but that's my problem with
Everything.
yeah, this car's mine, that one's mine, the hard seat's mine, the 370Z side's mine, the old piece of shit right there is mine, and then a few cars out front.
Yeah, you've got a problem just as well.
Yeah, it's bad.
All right, the camera's getting wet. Should we go inside?
Let's go inside.
Yeah.
So it's a 78 911 under here. This is a Subaru EG33 out of a Subaru SVX. Mounted to a Subaru transmission, which is converted to two-wheel drive and reversed, so it's set up for rear engine instead of a front or mid-engine setup. A lot of custom fab on this car, too much. I've been focusing on other projects because this one's like super time-consuming, and then I haven't looked at this car at all, and I need to get back to it because, you know, it'll be
Porsche.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh, it'd be crazy.
But yeah, HREs, did the cage, converted to coilovers because it was a torsion bar suspension car, which is awful, and a million other things. Wide body and dash from GT Racing. Had to put the radiator up front because it was an air-cooled car. Had to convert it to water-cooled. Run coolant lines up front and everything, and a million other things.
So I don't know anything about those motors. Are you gonna boost it?
Yeah. So stock, it makes like 200 horsepower or something. So I'm having my buddies at Gripwell Garage build the motor for me, and I'm gonna go twin turbo, twin GT 2860s, I think.
Okay. That's what I have like on my GTR.
Oh, okay. Yep. And yeah, I mean.
Just make like 600, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, make like 500 or 600. I mean, mostly. The car's really light, so it doesn't need that much power.
Yeah.
So, mostly just like look and sound cool, honestly.
Yeah.
But.
I mean,
yeah,
you'll succeed in that.
Yeah, exactly. It'll just have turbo sitting out like in the back. Gonna run no rear bumper. And
Oh, cool. So like old school Porsche style, like just.
Yep.
way down
Exactly.
low.
Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah. So it'll be cool. I need to get back to it. But million other things. And then I just picked up this 370Z, which is just gonna be like a simple seat time car. I just did angle and welded diff, and then just get like seats and steering wheel and hydro e-brake, and hopefully not much else.
Yeah. That's what they're good at.
Yeah, they're great at that already, and as long as I don't go too deep in it and make it a big project again like all my other ones, then I'll be good. So we'll see.
Just don't wreck it, and you don't have to make it into anything else.
Yeah, wreck it or blow it up, because that's my RX-8. I blew it up, and then I was like, well, I guess I'll just case swap it real quick, and then
that's
I was
not
like, I
gonna take
guess I'll
long.
turbo it, and then so yeah, it's always a never-ending pit.
Yeah.
Well, sweet. You got any track plans this year with anything?
I mean, the RX-8 is kind of like a toge car, like just mountain. Me and my friends go to HPR occasionally and drive there. And then this car, I'm gonna try to drift it at like every big drift event there is in like Colorado this year.
The
Yeah.
Drift Colorado event?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how far out of Colorado I'll be, but I'll try to hit something. Maybe Lone Star, something fun like that. Yeah.
Do you like the drift week thing?
Yeah, that would be dope.
I think it's secure.
Yeah, that looks totally fine. Good strappage, sir.
Do you want to grab that other cushion? You should just pull up.
Good idea. Other side.
Well, let's get her back to the shop. I completely forgot that this car was like the Haggard Garage and Caleb Quambeck and that Rudnick drove it. I completely forgot about all that stuff. I knew that stuff and I forgot about all that. So I'm even more excited to have it for $100 now.
Yeah, it's a piece of YouTube history at this point.
So what should we put in it? I'm not doing anything crazy and I'm not going to spend a bunch of money.
Boo, 100 dislikes and Chris changes his mind.
But yeah, send me some things. Definitely going to make it run and drive, but you know, probably just some E36 drivetrain is what I would think would be the best bet to go to.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe down the line after, do we like lose Joel?
Yeah, he's gone now.
Maybe down the line after like a bunch of other projects are done, then we can think about going crazy with it, but
We do have a lot of work to do.
I'm trying to not get distracted, guys. I'm trying to make money and finish projects. Those two things.
And if you guys haven't liked the M20 Turbo Stroker build video intro, get over there to make Chris do it now.
Yeah. Which I'm going to do. And just to clarify, what that means by doing it now means I will buy all of the parts that day, and then we'll get it in the shop, and it'll sit on the lift until it's done. So.
Got like what? 68 likes left?
Something like that.
Yeah.
So. I don't think we're doing anything else interesting today. I gotta go pick up an E30. Don't worry about it, it's wrecked, it's a parts car. And Hamish is gonna take the wagon and do it again.
And also finish this video.
Finish this video. I gotta pull an engine out of an E34 and sell it.
That silver one you guys saw like two videos ago.
Yep. And then I gotta maybe go buy an E39. I bought an E39 this morning. I might a 530 manual. I might go buy a 540 auto tonight. And then I gotta go drop off some parts. So I still have a busy day, but it's just me running around. So, thanks for watching, and yeah, tell me what you think about the E36 cart.